I'm Christian Nick. Today on CYInterview, we welcome singers, cast members of the Soul of Motown, the Las Vegas show here at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino, taking place Wednesday through Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time at the Westgate Cabaret at that great resort. Today we are welcomed by Sean and Brandon Godfrey, two of the singers in the show. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on CYInterview. We enjoyed seeing the show last week. How are you both doing?
Doing well. How are you this morning?
We're doing very good. So let's just we'll start with Sean and then Brandon. When did you guys both know that you wanted to be singers? And when did you guys know that you had this singing talent within inside you?
Oh my goodness. I can remember as far back as being 5 years old. I come from a family of all singers. I mean, no one in my family cannot sing. So I was raised in the church and singing in the choir. And at 5 years old, it just developed from there.
Brandon?
Yeah, for me, it was about the same age. My mom, she was in a quartet, and they used to travel around. So I was around so many great singers and great groups, watching them perform in different churches. And I grew up around it, so I always knew that that's what I wanted to do.
How did the Soul of Motown come to be as a Las Vegas show that you guys sing some of the greatest songs in music history, Sean?
Actually, it originated out of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, at the Grand Majestic Theater. We actually, I started there in 2017. We had the opportunity Brandon started in 2018. We had the opportunity to come to the Westgate in actually 17 and 18 to audition for a residency there. And at the end of 19, we actually got the residency, but it originated out of Tennessee.
What is it like, Brandon, to sing these great songs from people like Sam Cooke, Smokey Robinson, The Temptations?
It's amazing when you think about those guys. They came up in an era where they were creating music for a generation of people that they wanted to help pretty much integrate the music industry, and make a sound that was for all people. And so it's great to be able to sing those songs and see how far that music is still moving from that generation and even into the next generation. I mean, because we get audience members, as far as from 92 all the way down to teenagers, young people. They enjoy it just as much. So that music is just it's never ending, as far as generations go. And so it's amazing to see how far that music has come.
It's timeless.
Sean, when the guys aren't on stage, you get to do your own solos with, singing songs from Aretha Franklin and Etta James and Whitney Houston. What does singing those songs mean to you?
Oh my goodness. They are some of the greatest artists that we will ever know. And to be able to represent them in a way that is beautiful, that is powerful, that is strong, that represents them as women is really, really great for me. Aretha Franklin is one of my favorite artists. The ability to belt and sing as strongly as I do came from listening to her growing up in the church, and Whitney Houston, of course, is an icon. So it is amazing to be able to stand out there. It's a lot of pressure, but it's amazing to be able to stand out there and represent them in a way that is good.
It was nice to see all the standing ovations that the crowd gave you both. So, when I think of you both, I think of past CY interview guests, Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr., who are also
Oh,
married and performed together. So the question is this: we'll start with Brenda. What is it like to perform in a show with your significant other? And how did you guys meet? And how did you guys meet? Was it in the show? I'm guessing somewhere else.
well, we did. We met doing the show in Tennessee. Um, it's an honor, honestly, to be able to share the stage with your significant other. Because you're behind the scenes. We deal with marriage, couple life, but then when you get on stage, we get to be able to, whether we're happy that day with each other or were we angry at each other that day, or we get to use that same passion, to use it on stage and like that. I mean, there are times that with us, we everything's it's marriage life. And so, to be able to push each other that way, and be able to use those experiences with certain songs. She might be angry with me one day and sing Aretha Respect like nobody's business. And and same point with me. I mean, I love my wife. I get to sing my girl, so I get to sing my girl about the person that's in the show with me. So it's amazing to be able to share the stage with your significant other. It really is.
Sean, thoughts on performing with your husband?
There's a chemistry that is unmatched because of the bond and the covenant that we have. Actually, before we even knew that we were going to be a thing, before we started dating or anything, audience members would come up and ask, "Are you all together?" And neither of us had any idea and there was nothing going on. But I guess there was something about us that said that we were predestined to be together. But there is a chemistry that is unmatched on stage because of who we are together. We vibe off of each other. We can feel each other. We know each other in a way that you don't know other people. And I think the love that we have for each other, because Motown music is about love. It's about life. It's about feelings, emotions. It's called the feel good music. So because we can give that passion as a couple through Motown music. I think it's what sets us apart as cast members of the show. So yeah, I wouldn't want to do it any other way. It's amazing to be able to see him, just even the growth that we've had and that he's had even on stage, and to be able to see the differences from here to there, because we watch each other and we push each other, and I think that personal life adds to the chemistry and the presence that we have when we're on stage. So it's a great thing. We love it. I love it.
There are many shows in Las Vegas. Why should people consider coming to see the Soul of Motown? Brandon first.
I think what sets our show apart is the party atmosphere that it brings, and the atmosphere of this is your home just as well as our home. We're inviting you into our home to get comfortable, take off your
Absolutely.
shoes, enjoy, like get up, dance, sing with us, enjoy this party atmosphere. A lot of people, when they think Motown show, they think impersonations, and we don't do that. We're not impersonators. We are people who love the Motown sound. We love Motown music, and we invite you to enjoy the Motown music with our own interpretation of it. And I think that's what sets us apart. We allow the audience to be involved with every aspect of the show.
Sean?
I mimic what Brandon has said. It is an inviting atmosphere. It's very intimate. even the cabaret theater is, I mean, you really get what you came for. And I believe because we give our own perceptions of the song, we individualize it, put our own twist on it. That's what makes it different from any other show.
Yeah, we've been to many shows here in Las Vegas. CYInterview has in our time here in Las Vegas, and I'm not going to talk about concerts because concerts is its own separate category, but just ongoing Las Vegas shows like the Soul of Motown. There are not many shows where the audience is asked by the cast members to get up and dance, and you guys really want people to get up and dance and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's not really about us, it's about them. And we try to make sure that they know it's about them coming in and letting go of all their stresses and their burdens and everything that they're going through and just be free in the room with us. So that's what sets it apart.
And also that type of music, Motown music, is hard to just sit and watch because Motown music in itself makes you want to get up and dance.
Absolutely.
So why not allow, for that? Why not allow your body to do what it would naturally do when you hear Motown music?
So, in closing, thank you both so much for joining us today on CYInterview. We want you to each have anything you'd like to add about the soul of Motown, your careers, your lives, any reflections first, Sean?
Absolutely. Please go and connect with us on social media. We are at Soul of Motown Vegas on both Instagram and Facebook, TikTok as well. Connect with us, and that's the one thing that I would have to give regarding.
Yeah. Also, just invite people. Come out to the show. It is. I mean, and we're not saying it just because we're in it. It's an amazing show.
Let's have a good time.
And come out, come party with us. We promise you'll have a good time.
Absolutely.
It's a very, very feel-good show. If you like concert performances, if you like classic music, go see the Soul of Motown at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino Wednesday through Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Sean and Brandon, thank you so much for joining us on CYInterview today. We appreciate it. And if you like this video, please like it and please subscribe for more CYInterview content. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.